everyone. Today I want to talk to you about my favorite subject. Guess what it is? It's love. Love heals us. It literally heals us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I know you've heard before love is the answer and love is all we need, but technically it's true. Love creates a chemical compound in our brains when we experience it. So when you're in a state of connection with someone, someone's holding you, kissing you, caressing you, even just gazing into your eyes, your brain starts to release a chemical compound called oxytocin. Now, oxytocin is a neurotransmitter. What does a neurotransmitter do? It helps you learn, process, store, and arrange information through your neurology. So when you're in a state of love, you actually learn better and you're smarter and more able to access information that you've stored or absorb information. Not only that, but oxytocin, which is produced by not just skin-to-skin contact or eye-to-eye contact, but also empathy and dancing and singing and laughing and playing, it creates a blocking effect to one of the worst chemical compounds your body can create called cortisol. Now, cortisol is the precursor to most diseases and illnesses. They find elevated cortisol levels when they study disease. And that's why they tell you that stress is a killer. So, if you want to protect your life, enjoy your life more, and create health and well-being for your body, you're going to want to learn to create lots and lots of oxytocin. Now, oxytocin physically benefits your digestion, your ability to sleep. It regulates your other hormones and helps you feel more trusting and more curious, which are all really good things. So how about we create some oxytocin? Because one great way to create oxytocin is tapping. So let's create some oxytocin right now and see if we can flood you with this life-giving, revitalizing, healing hormone, okay? And why not tap on the subject of love itself so that you're more open to creating more oxytocin? Massage the front of your chest and take a big, deep breath with me. Even though part of me is afraid to connect deeply with love, I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Big breath, big sigh. And tune in. See if that's true. Are you holding back? Are you afraid to connect even with the feeling or energy of love? Tap the eyebrows. Part of me is afraid of letting myself feel that good. Tap the temples. Think about it. When someone hugs you, do you kind of hold your breath and wait for the hug to end? Do you push away? Tap the cheeks. I love and respect myself. Big breath. Tap under the nose, even if I get uptight when I feel good. Big breath. And tap the chest. Part of me doesn't trust that feeling good experience. Big breath. And tap down to the front of the ribs. I love and accept myself, even though I'm afraid to really let myself sink in to the good feeling. Big breath. And tap the side of the ribs. This fear that blocks the production of oxytocin. Big breath. Tune into the fear. That fear that makes you look away when someone's looking into your eyes, or the fear that says, I'd rather give a handshake than a hug. Big breath. Tap the inside of the wrist. This is a heart point, by the way. So tap your little heart. Even though I'm afraid to let myself feel that loving and good. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Big breath. Give yourself some empathy. That means just some gentle understanding and some compassion for that place that's still withholding. Big breath. Tap the side of the thumb. Why am I holding back on letting myself play, connect, and feel love? Big breath. Tap the index finger. I love and forgive myself. Tap your middle finger. Even though I'm scared to let myself do the things that create oxytocin. Big breath. Good. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. I deeply and completely accept myself. Tap the little finger and breathe. Another heart point right here. Even if part of me is starved for oxytocin. Part of me is starved for love. Tap the side of the hand. I deeply and completely forgive myself. Big breath and just forgive yourself for keeping yourself on a starvation diet just because that's the way things have been in this world for so long. Right? Tap the top of the head. I love and respect myself, even though I'm not used to the feeling of floods of oxytocin and love. Tap the back of the head, the sides of the head, and breathe. And tap the eyebrows. Even if part of me is afraid of this good feeling, tap the temple, tune into any fear you have about letting yourself connect to that yummy, loving feeling. Tap the cheeks. I love and forgive myself. Tap under the nose. Big breath. Think about the reasons you have for not letting yourself sing, dance, play, cuddle, make love. Tap under the lips and breathe. Tap the chest. Even spending 4 or 5 minutes petting an animal will create oxytocin. Do you spend time caring for or holding, nurturing, cuddling? Deep conversation, loving conversation will also create oxytocin, and you can create it in yourself like we're doing now with a loving conversation with you. Tap the front of the ribs. I'm learning to create oxytocin on demand. Big breath. And tap the side of the ribs. I'm learning to create oxytocin on demand. Tap the inside of the wrist. It's safe for me to create oxytocin on demand. And tap the side of the thumb. I love and accept myself. And tap your index finger. Even if I've been withholding this life-giving feeling, this life-giving chemistry. Tap the middle finger. It's safe for me to create it now. Tap the bottom of your fourth finger. It's really safe for me to create it now. Big breath. Tap your little finger. Think of one way that you could create some oxytocin today. Could you dance to work as you walk down the block? It's risky. I can tell you I've done it down the streets of London. You just put on some earphones, you turn up your favorite song, you look straight ahead and you smile and you go for it. Tap the side of the hand. Big breath. Tap the top of the head. I'm allowing myself the possibility of giving myself this life-giving hormone. Tap the eyebrows. Of stretching my old uncomfortable boundaries. Tap your temples. Of opening my heart to this trusting, beautiful feeling. Tap under the nose. Letting my body know it's safe. Tap under the lips. I'm creating the flow of love in my body. And tap your chest. I'm actively creating the flow of love in my body. Big, deep breath. Good. I'm actively creating the flow of love in my body. Say it with me. Big breath. Good.